So what we're going to have a look at, we're just going to have a look at the Andalusian cadence. It's called the Andalusian cadence because it comes from Andalucía in southern Spain. And what's going to happen with this is it's a pattern in sound that goes A. Should have tuned your guitar beforehand, but I'll tune it after in the lesson. Okay, so just bear with the tuning for a minute. So it's going to go A minor, G, F. This is an interesting chord. This is this bar chord across here, down to an E chord down here. So. Notice where my thumb is on the F chord. So can you see that okay with the camera? So look through the camera and make sure that you're seeing this F chord okay. Yeah? So this is this bar chord where my first finger is going to catch the first fret here. It's going to come the whole way through the guitar. Now, the truth of the matter is this, that your finger is not straight like a bar. It's got knuckles and it's got bits that are going to be closer to the strings and bits that are further away from the strings, or closer to the fretboard and further away from the fretboard. So what you need to do is you put your fingers down on the chord, and then the bits that are not covered by the chord, that's where you need the strength. So if we had a hotspot reader, you would see like a hotspot of energy here, but not here, because that's where the chord is, yeah? And then at the back here, I've got quite a lot of pressure on there as well. My thumb is behind my second finger, which is the natural gripping mechanism of the finger. And that's going to help me to get the bar on. And then finally, I'm going to put the pressure on as if I'm pulling something. Okay? I don't really pull from my fingers. I pull from my forearm and from my shoulder. That's where that gets on there. So the A minor is pretty fine. G is okay. You can play the E either just sliding the bar that way, or you could refinger the E. I think in this chord progression, it's definitely the F that's the difficult bit. So you were doing Uke Boy? Is that the name of the band? Yeah, cool, awesome. But you know, like hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come. You know, this Andalusian cadence comes up in everything in music, and it comes originally from. I'm trying to play the strings that are actually in tune, but actually I'm going to drop this for a second. Really, do you remember me saying that the Andalusian cadence came from Spain? Yeah. So it originates from this kind of stuff. Learn this cadence, and you've got a lot of things you can learn. It crops up in lots and lots of pop music that's been influenced by Spanish music, so mostly American music, yeah. If you can find the off button on the camera, then I'll do the rest of the lesson.